day, everyone, and welcome back to Derail Valley. Alright, it's time. We finally get to play with another engine here, and we're going to be playing with the SO60. That's right. It's a cute little engine. I mean, it does what it needs to do. It's a good little engine. I don't have a lot of experience with it. I have a little bit more experience with the 282. But we're gonna go get our license here for the 060. I've already got our jobs pretty much somewhat set up here. We will have to back the 060 hookup, and I do need to hook up just the rest of it there, just a little bit. Oop, I didn't want to print that. Yeah, I got fees, I know. Oh, I missed. Alright, let's pay our fee off here. Got the jobs that we're wanting to do already on here, so we can turn them in right away. Alright, fees are paid for. Now we can buy our license here for the 060. That's what, 20,000? Where is it? Yeah, 060, 20,000. That's not too bad, really. I mean, considering what this will allow us to do, 20,000 is really good. Alright, so we've got our license, so we can now actually operate it. Or wait, can we? Actually, we can, because a while back, I purchased a shovel and a lighter, so we're all good to go. Let's... Oh, wait. Actually, I want this, yeah. Let's do it like this. There we go. Alright. Little organization there. So, if you recall, in the last episode, we got these cars here ready to go. This is our freight haul here job. And we also are going to be taking two logistical hauls. We're taking logistical haul 87 and logistical haul 96. I think this is actually 96 here, right? No, this is 87. This is 96. Okay. Conveniently, I've already looked up the information here. But the freight haul is going to sorry, I misread an arrow there. C3I, and the logistical hauls are actually both going to B6S. So, if we make the time bonus, if we're making good time, I think we should deposit the logistical hauls first, because we can get 2 time bonuses for that. And I think that will outdo the bonus. Okay, someone disagrees with me there. But I think that might outdo the time bonuses for the freight haul there. You know, the goal is to maximize how much money you make there. So, we've got our license, we've got our shovel and our lighter. So all we have to do now is just pull the steamer out, hook onto the back here, hook that up. Let me make sure that this didn't couple. This shouldn't have coupled. Oh, it did couple. Yeah, okay, well, we got that taken care of. We're not taking the Chemlet container there, it's just the ISCAR, the boxcar and the other ISCAR. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, so just as a little insertion here, and I feel like I should warn you about this before we actually start going, I do have the Fireman Assistant mod in so that it will manage the water level in the boiler so that it will prevent, really it's the underfilling I'm worried about, not the overfilling. The overfilling could, yeah, it's not great, but it could, I tend to have to worry more about underfilling. So hopefully no boiler explosions. The only reason why I really installed this, first of all, I actually do enjoy firing the steam engine. I enjoy being the fireman on the steam engine there, as well as the engineer. The problem is that that's a lot of work, and in real life, that's way too much work for one person to do. In most cases, you know, there were some steam engines that just had one person who was the fireman and the engineer, and that was particularly early in the days of steam engines and stuff. But they were very small steam engines, and it wasn't that bad. For something like this, there's a lot more, you know, there's a lot of work here, and in real life, I would not be running the steam engine by myself. There would be a fireman tending to the boiler while I'm, you know, doing my job as the engineer. And so I do not see this as really cheating or adversely affecting the game, because in real life, you wouldn't be in there alone. If your idea, you know, this is the simulator update, therefore shouldn't it represent real life? And in real life, no. That's my justification. I could do it without it, but it's gonna be a lot more painful for everyone involved there, because I'll typically run at lower speeds then. Okay, so now that I've discussed the fireman assistant there, hopefully it will be of good use and not a pain, because the last time I used something like this, it was a little bit out of control. Let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is turn on the lubricator. The lubricator is going to basically keep everything nice and oiled and lubricated, so we're not generating too much, heat there and destroying basically all of the intricate parts that make a steam engine do what it needs to do. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to try and get up here. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. So this here is actually, because it doesn't have a tender, the coal is in this coal chute here. And we have basically what's called, referred to as saddle tanks here. That's how I've known them. And so this is where we add water, is into these 2 saddle tanks here. The next thing we're going to want to turn on is we're going to want to turn on the air compressor so we can get some braking power. And the dynamo so we can generate some electricity here for running the lights and other fun stuff that requires electricity. Sorry, no USB port here to charge your phone. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, water level is fine. Do not add water. This is fine. I hope the fireman knows that. Because, let me tell you, if this is cold water, the level should be looking pretty low there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to shovel a bunch of coal into the firebox here. Actually, let's drop that because I don't remember if it keeps it when you do that. We're going to light it, and we're going to see something really funny happen here, because this is not at all how firing a steam engine works. Yeah, it does not go down that quickly like that, and it also just, this is not how it works. Alright, so the fireman isn't adding water, that's what I want to see. We're generating pressure there, good. I don't even have the blower on. Really, you should have the blower on, but I mean that makes it more efficient for for the burning, but we're doing just fine here. I just don't want that fire getting too low. Alright, we're going to kick off the independent here. We're going to make sure that breaks off as well. Next, we're going... Alright, cylinder cocks are open so that we don't have to try and compress water. The air compressor has turned off there. We can see that we have reached our 8 bars here on the main reservoir. The brakes work a little bit differently here. We'll talk about that more as we use them, and we're going to be doing that right away pretty much. So we're going to move the Johnson bar all the way forward. Really, we should be closing the firebox, but that's fine. Cylinder cocks open. All right, we're ready to steam. So let's go ahead and announce that the 060 is doing its maiden voyage. All right, give it the steam there. So we got, hang on. Yeah, we got steam coming out of the right there. Of course, we don't on the left because of where the valve is in the current position. So we need to give it a little bit more here just to get going there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's probably vented it. Yeah, we're actually going to close that. We're going to keep it all the way forward. I'm going to... Let's see, what are we doing? We're at 12 in the 12 bars of pressure. Yeah, we're going to need more coal in there. More coal in the coal hole. We're ready to go here. I've already got the switches aligned, and oops, I must have lost my jobs. Okay, how did I do that? Here we are. Yeah, 87. All right. So I looked at the way the track is set up here. Let's do this differently. I want to keep the logistical hull just together. Uh-oh. Oh, in progress. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, there we go. Hang on. I really don't like the inventory system in this game somewhat. For one thing, no game should ever be using caps lock. It just causes problems for those of us who end up having to write a paper at some point or something. Alright, we're all good to go here. As I said, we're probably going to be having to do this at night. Alright, headlights are set. We are done leaving the cab. I don't know why we can't actually pull the actual pull cord and we're having to use this string here. It's such a pain. Alright. Oh, that wasn't good of me. Alright, we're good to go here, so... yeah, we gotta add more coal. And so we're actually going to manually add some water here. Did I not close it? Oh, I didn't close it. That was naughty. I thought I closed the cylinder cocks, but I didn't. Let's pull the Johnson bar back a little bit there. So basically, the only thing the auto fireman's going to... not auto fireman, that was the old mod. The only thing this the fireman assistant is going to do... the only thing it's going to do for me is just keep it from exploding. I'll still pretty much be setting the water mostly manually. Alright, we're actually going to cut the throttle there. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it's just because I know this is good. I'm gonna mess something up. Because there's a lot more going on now. I also feel like I need to put my glasses on here. Make sure I'm seeing everything. Oh, we didn't open the window up there, technically. There we go. Yeah, we'll just let our speed get up there. I believe it's 50, 60 through parts here. Let's do a slight, let's add 1 bar brake pressure here. And we'll look at through this side here. Let's get this window open as well. Also, because it's getting dark, I'm going to turn on the cab light there. So yeah, we should be at 1.5 bars of brake pressure here. Just to slow us down a touch here, because while I've got all the switches aligned, I want to just be going 50 through here. Yeah, because the switch there is a 50 to the left. Yeah. See, that's why I wanted to slow down ahead of the switch there. Make a slight adjustment to the brake there. We haven't popped the safety yet on the boiler there for the pressure. Fire's looking okay. Oh, we gotta actually cut the brake there. I wasn't quick on that. As you can see, the fire temperature is actually going up because we got the damper open and we're actually moving here. And look at that, the smoke is actually looking really good there. So yeah, this is looking good so far. Just add a little bit of water there, because we should be fine. Oh, all right, let's actually cut the throttle here. Johnson bar all the way forward. And we'll just coast for a while. Open that up more. Yeah, this is looking good so far. I'm not quite happy with the water level here. In fact, let's take this opportunity to pull up the settings here. Let's do full so it actually manages it better here than what I was doing. I was just going to have it where it protected, but I don't think I'm going to have time for that. Yeah, it's just going to destroy our steam pressure here. Hang on. Did I have it set to... No, it's set to the right thing. I find that it overwaters a lot of the time. I find that you might want to disable the fireman there when you're first starting out. You know, now that we're going, it's going to do a bit better of a job managing it. Although I'm actually, all right, I'm actually going to tell him to just do the over-under protection because it's just overwatering now at this point. We got it up to the halfway mark. I need steam. Oh. A little bit more power to it there with the strokes. Actually, let's just put it all the way forward. Let's cut the throttle. We'll coast for a little bit there, just to get everything up there. Is the damper even working in this thing? It's hard to tell. Okay, seriously, cut the water. We're good. I mean, you've just destroyed our steam pressure here. We need that. I might actually have to run the blower just to get this thing up to temperature. All right, we're adding more coal. Yeah, we're really slowing down here. We need that steam pressure. Alright, we're gonna have to adjust. You know what, let's just close the damper, turn on the blower, and make sure it's the blower and not the blow down. Just really get that temperature up there. Because we have no pressure. This is your fault, fireman. You destroyed our pressure by adding way too much water. Okay, I got it. Oh, this isn't good. We're gonna have some wheel slip issues here. We gotta stop this. Come on, stop the train. We're gonna have to use the sander here. This is your fault, fireman.